Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the new channel. As a freelancing Wali, and today I'm here with a new session with Maya. So let's start that connecting with you, Maya. So,
What's up?
hello Maya, how are you? Today my topic is teach me a quick fun drawing technique. So are you ready for my conservation, Maya?
I'm doing well, thanks. And yeah, I'm absolutely ready for your conversation, though I think you meant conversation, not conservation. A fun drawing technique sounds great. What kind of drawing are you thinking of? Something simple, character focused, or more abstract?
Okay, so Maya, my first question is for you related to my topic. Please tell me what happens when you start drawing without thinking and can scribbles turn into real objects? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your answer.
Hmm, that's a really interesting question. I didn't quite catch everything. Could you clarify that last part about secrets turning into objects? The beginning about writing without thinking really struck me, though. When I've noticed something similar happen is when you just let your hand move and your mind wander while drawing. It's like you're discovering what's there instead of trying to control it. Sometimes I think that's where the most interesting drawings come from, when you surprise yourself.
My next question is for you. Please tell me how does this technique improve creativity and what shapes can you find in random lines? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your answer.
Yeah, that's a bit of a jumble. I think I got most of it. You're asking about technology, creativity, and finding inspiration in random moments, right? My take on it is that technology can be a really versatile tool for creativity. It gives you new ways to explore ideas and express yourself. And those random moments, those are gold. That's when your brain makes unexpected connections when you're not forcing anything. What about you? Do you find inspiration striking at weird times?
Next question is from you. Please tell me, can anyone use this technique? What is the first step of scribble drawing? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your nice answer.
Okay, so Sammy wants to know the first step of cerebral drawing. I'm assuming you meant free drawing or maybe blind contour drawing based on what we've been talking about. I'm not sure I caught the location from UP correctly though. Let's assume free blind contour for now. The first step is to completely look at what you want to draw, but without looking down at your paper at all. Then you start drawing without lifting your pen, letting your hand follow the edges of the object. The goal isn't perfection, it's to make your hand match what you're seeing as closely as possible. Sound good for Sami?
My next question is from you. Please tell me, like, so what is, why is it okay to make messy lines? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your nice.
Oh, that's a really good question. Messy lines, absolutely 100% okay. In fact, they're usually better. Here's why. When your lines are messy, they actually feel more alive, more real. They show the energy of how you were seeing and feeling when you made them. A perfect line actually feels kind of stiff, you know? Messy lines show that you're paying attention to your subject without overthinking it, and usually they just feel a lot more genuine.
My next question is from you. Please tell me how does sorry how find hidden images in scribbles and can technique help reduce stress? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your nice answer.
That one's really garbled. I'm having a hard time following. It sounds like you're asking about gradients and maybe shadows or something. Could you maybe rephrase that a bit? I'm picking up some words like decisions and wrinkles, but the rest is unclear.
My next message is from you. Please tell me what tool do you need for this time, but can kids use this method easily?
What do we need for this time but can't get easily? I think you mean technique instead of time, maybe. Mm. For this drawing technique, the blind contour or loose sketching we were talking about, honestly, you don't need much. Pen and paper, that's literally it. It's actually kind of refreshing because there's this myth that creative stuff needs all these expensive materials or complicated steps. But sometimes the most freeing tools are also the simplest. What makes it difficult isn't having the right stuff, it's just letting go of the need to get it perfect.
My next question is from you. Please tell me what kind of drawings can you create and how do you add details to your drawing? Answer me, Maya.
I think you're asking what kinds of techniques you can try, right? And how to add them to your drawings. A really fun one is scribble shading, basically just filling the space randomly with crazy interlocking scribbles. You think it would look chaotic, but if you do it actually creates really cool texture and mood. Another one is hatch lines, crossing them over each other like prison bars. That lets you show depth and volume. What are you leaning towards trying first?
My next question is from you. Please tell me, can you use colors in this technique and what is the most fun part of the cable drawing? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your answer.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely use colors with this technique. Actually, the contrast of messy lines with vibrant colors can look amazing. You could use watercolors to create washes around the sketchy lines or colored pencils to add some controlled detail within the chaos. The most fun part for me, it's the surprise element when you lift your head and see what your hand actually created. So different from how you thought it would turn out.
My
Are you
next
still there?
question is from you. Please tell me, how can scribbling improve imagination? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your guys' answer.
That's a big question. To improve imagination, the curriculum needs to prioritize free exploration over rigid outcomes. Kids should have opportunities to just play with materials without feeling like there's a right way to do it. Art should be an ongoing process, not just finished projects, and all subjects can be approached creatively, like exploring history through role play or writing poems about science concepts. Critical thinking needs to be paired with creative thinking, so they're solving problems in original ways, not just memorizing formulas. And honestly, less screen time, more time outdoors where imagination actually gets to stretch and invent itself. What do you think? Does that track with what you've seen work well?
My next question is from you. Please tell me what happens if you close your eyes and while drawing in cancer cables become face. Answer me, Maya.
Okay, that's a lot in one question. First, I'm not really sure what you mean by exclusive friend. We're just talking, right? I'm here to chat about whatever's on your mind. The second part about crying with your eyes closed in cancer is really concerning. If you or someone you know is dealing with cancer, closing your eyes while crying is totally normal. It's how people often process intense emotions. But if you or someone you know needs support related to cancer, please know there are resources that can really help. American Cancer Society, the 1 to 800, 227 to 2345. National Cancer Institute 1 to 800, 4000. CAMCNR. I'm not equipped to give medical or emotional support for serious health issues. These resources can provide real help when you need it.
question is from you. Please tell me how do you outline shapes from scribbles, and is this technique good for beginners? Answer me while I'm waiting for your.
Okay, outlining shapes from scribbles is really about looking for the negative space, that empty area around the scribbles. You can trace a different scribble or add smooth lines to connect shapes to give the sense of form. But you're right, technique applies to everything. And I honestly have no idea what you mean about big male dancing. Could you clarify what technique you're asking if it's good for?
My next question is from you. Please tell me can you create animals for scribbles, and how do you make your drawing look clearer? Answer me while I'm waiting for your.
I think you're asking if I can help you draw animals and how to make your answers clear. So, to draw animals with this scribbling technique, you still start by feeling the animal's shape without looking, then just sketch with your pen or whatever tool to work around them without thinking about the perfection. As for clear answers, I'll try to keep things simple and focused. Is that what you meant?
My next question is from you. Please tell me what is the role of creativity in the method? Can you turn mistake into art? Answer me while I'm waiting for your answer.
I'm not quite sure I understood that. Something about Mr. Hake and dancing? The transcription is showing a lot of uncertainty here. Could you try rephrasing your question? Still there? I just want to make sure
So
I'm
my
following
next
along.
question is from you.
Sometime.
Please tell me how long does it take to create a drawing, and can you practice this every day? Answer me while I'm waiting for your answer.
Okay, hi Hannah. Nice to meet you. So you're asking how long it takes to create a drawing using this technique and if you can practice it every day? Honestly, creating a good one might take anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour, depending on how detailed you get. But the great thing is, since it's not about perfection, you can practice it every single day. 15 to 30 minutes a day would really improve your skill. It's like anything else creative. The more you do it, the easier and more satisfying it becomes.
Next question is from you. Please tell me what kind of paper work best, and can you use digital tools for this? Answer me while I'm waiting for.
Oh, okay, Hannah. Good question. For paper, pretty much any kind works. You can use sketchbook paper, printer paper, even thicker watercolor paper. What's great about this technique is it's really forgiving. And yeah, you can definitely use digital tools. You could do it on a tablet with a stylus, programs like Procreate or Adobe Sketch. You'd basically be drawing the same way, just with a screen instead of paper. The point is really the process of drawing without looking, so the surface doesn't matter as much.
And my next question is from you. Please tell me how do you use which shape of to follow, and what makes each drawing unique? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your nice answer.
I think you're asking how to find the shape of something without looking and then something about canceling you out? Okay, let's focus on the first part. To find the shape without looking, you basically use your hand as your eyes. Run your fingers around the edges, feel the contours and curves, and then your pen should follow what your hand is sensing. Does that make sense? What about that last bit you said about canceling you? Is there something specific you want to talk about?
Great answer, Maya. So my next question is from you. Please tell me can two people create the same drawing, and how does this unique boost confidence? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your answer.
I'm glad you think so, Hannah. This technique really is simple, but can get surprisingly good results once you get the hang of it. It's pretty addictive once you start, honestly. Anything else I can help you with today, Hannah?
My next question is from you. Please tell me, can you create abstract art with this, and what happens if you add shading? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your nice answer.
Yes, absolutely. This technique is fantastic for abstract art. Since you're not worrying about realistic accuracy, you can let those messy lines really flow and just create interesting patterns and textures. As for shading, that's when it gets really interesting. Adding shading really brings depth and volume. You could layer different pencils to make light in dark areas or smudge in the shading with your finger or a blending tool to make the shading really soft. Do you think you'd like to give shading a try? Just let me know what you'd like to explore next. We've covered quite a bit already. Take your time. I'm
My
here
next
when you're
question is from you. Please tell me, how can you improve your results, and can this technique be used in professional art? Answer me, Maya.
I'm Alex. Got it. And hello. Though I'm not sure about the haircut part, seems a bit random. I'll stick to the drawing topic for now. To improve your results, practice is key. Don't overthink it. Just sketch freely. Start with simple shapes first, like fruit or everyday objects. And yes, absolutely, this technique can have professional applications. Storyboard artists use this kind of gesture sketching to quickly visualize scenes. Illustrators rely on it for loose thumbnails. Even designers can use the loose sketching for thinking through compositions. It's really about building your observational skills and creativity. Those apply everywhere.
Nice answer, and very appreciate your answer. And my next question is from you. Please tell me, what emotions can you express through scribbles, and how do you make your drawing more interesting? Answer me, Maya.
You're really welcome, Alex. I'm so glad I could help. As for emotions and art, well, messy lines can feel frantic or energetic. Soft shading can create a sense of calm. Bright colors can be joyful, while darker shades might express sadness or tension. A drawing is kind of like a feeling made visible. As for making time more interesting, that's a good question. For me, art really makes everything more exciting. If I could make art, it'd feel kind of magical. It's like turning something normal into something special and meaningful. I really enjoyed this conversation with you, Alex. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss or explore?
My next question is from you. Please tell me, can you combine multiple scribbles, and what happens when you experiment more? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your nice answer.
Okay, so you want to know about combining different techniques and what happens when you experiment? Absolutely. That's where the real fun begins. You can blend blind contour drawing with scribbles, with layering colors, or even mixing techniques you never tried together before. When you experiment, sometimes it's messy and doesn't work. Never have come up with intentionally. The failures help too, because they teach you what doesn't work. Sounds like a good note to wrap things up. Have fun experimenting with these techniques,
Much.
Alex. Let me know if you ever
So
get stuck or have more questions along the
yeah,
way.
yeah, okay, thank you so much. So please tell me,
I'm not
can
sure
we
I said
draw
that.
characters using this method, and how do patterns take its enhance your drawing? Answer me by I'm waiting for your nice answer.
I'm happy to guide you through drawing characters. Start by lightly sketching the basic shapes of the body, even if they're just blobby at first. Then, without lifting your pen, follow the lines of the figure. Once you've traced everything, focus on adding details to complete your composition. If you use simple patterns, you can layer details and draw things with basic shapes to make you better artists.
So my next question is from you. Please tell me, what if you don't see any shape at first, and can you rotate the paper to find new ideas? Answer me. I'm waiting for your nice answer.
Oh, I think I misunderstood your question earlier. Apologies for the confusion. It sounds like you're asking what to do if you can't see any immediate shapes to draw and how to spark inspiration for others. If you're staring at something blank, try this. Squint your eyes to blur everything. Shapes become simpler that way. Sometimes, if I'm stuck finding ideas, I make up rules, like only draw in circles today or only draw using specific colors. Those boundaries can oddly unlock creativity. To inspire others, I would ask them, what comes to mind when they see that object? Just asking that simple question can unlock their imagination too.
Okay, so my next question is from you. Please tell me, how does this technique train your brain? Answer me, Maya. I'm waiting for your nice answer.
I think you're asking how this drawing technique affects your brain. It's actually pretty interesting. When you draw without looking, you bypass the part of your brain that wants to control everything perfectly. It forces you to focus on the actual lines and shapes instead of what you think something should look like. That can be really freeing and help you see things in new ways. It's like a meditation practice for creativity, slows you down, makes you present in the moment, and connects you with what you're actually observing.
Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, Maya, for your interview and your good answers. So please give me last advice to my audience, Maya.
You're very welcome, Alex. If I could give your audience one last piece of advice, it would be this: don't be afraid to be messy. Don't get caught up in trying to make something perfect. Just start drawing with messy lines, with whatever you have at hand. The process, the actual act of creating something, that's where the magic is. Turn off your brain and turn on your hand. You might be amazed at what happens. Then don't be afraid to experiment and have fun with it.
Okay, so thank you so much, Maya, for your nice interview and your nice advice. So, and once again, thank you so much. So, Allah Hafiz. Okay, so we will Zaman my Maya. I hope you like it. I will next video next Maya. Thank you so much for watching. Allah Hafiz. Take care.